I will ask everyone tomorrow to show the AWS account is created or not. I will ask everyone and share your screen and show the account, your AWS account. Okay. So daily practice, guys. So daily practice in the, you guys can start revision. You guys can start a revision. Something like what we did. Linux, we completed, right, guys? So Linux is completed, right? You guys can start the revision. Revision, revision the classes from starting onwards. Starting on what's, guys? So something like you guys can watch the first recording and practice. Watch first recording and practice. Okay. So practice. So along with daily class. Daily class. So is anyone writing the running notes, or guys? Is
So I
anyone
prepare my own Linux notes.
Yeah, you guys, whatever the guys are prepared the notes after listening the classes, you guys can share it in the WhatsApp group, guys. Everyone can read it. Okay, who are creating? I think Funny is creating the notes. So who are created the notes, guys? So after the class, there is a 2-3 pages, right? You guys can take the picture and post it in the group, WhatsApp group. Okay. Guys, understood or not?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So AWS is started, right, guys? Basics of AWS is completed. Basics of AWS is completed today. So basics of AWS is completed today. What we will go. So we will launch the EC2 instance. So how to launch the AWS EC2 instance? So guys, how to launch the AWS EC2 instance? Guys, tell me. So instance is nothing but, guys, instance is nothing but,
VM.
yeah, VM. So virtual private server. So VM virtual machine is called as instance in the AWS. So what is AWS, guys? Amazon Web Services. So what is the service in the EC2, guys? Compute foundational service. It is a compute service. Compute service. In the compute service, EC2 service. What is the service, guys? EC2 service. The EC2 service. In the EC2 service, what we will do? So we can launch the in the EC2 service. We will we will launch the virtual missions. Virtual missions means instances. So we will launch the instances in the EC2 services. We will launch the EC2 services. Guys, understood? Yeah. So what we did, guys, what we did while launching or while installing the OS on the on the virtual machine. So virtual machine is nothing but a DC in the DC environment. So what we did, guys, while installing the while installing the virtual machine CentOS 7 uh, on your OVM Oracle Virtual Machine. Guys, tell me what you did.
Created the allocating space 2 GB RAM
Very good. So what are those? Resources. Very
resources.
good. Who is?
Vinay,
Vinay. Very good. Very good. So resources. So what are the resources, guys? Resources. What are the resources?
RAM,
CPU.
CPU, RAM,
RAM
Yeah.
and
So RAM is nothing but a memory.
memory,
And
hard
memory,
drive,
mm,
database. Yeah.
HDD, hard disk, and networking. Right. So hard disk and networking. And so we enable the networking. Yeah. So the resources are CPU, memory, hard disk, and and networking, and so we downloaded the
CentOS,
yes, and
CentOS,
CentOS
7,
7 ISO
most of that.
ISO image. We downloaded the CentOS 7 ISO image. CentOS 7 ISO image we downloaded, right? Here also same. Here also the resources are CPU and memory
Hard storage,
is is taking in both. So CPU and is taking in both, or CPU and memory is call it as call it as instance type. What is, guys?
instant
The CPU and memory is call it as instance type in the AWS. What is that, guys? AWS. In AWS, CPU and memory is call it as a
Instance type.
instant
instance type. For example, so how much CPU we took, guys?
One
CPU, one CPU, and RAM memory we took 2 GB, right?
20.
We took these 2 GB so individually, but in the AWS, these both are call it as a
shooting network,
they both are call it as a
Instance type.
instance,
instance type. Yeah, yes. First, so we will select the first you logged into the AWS. So what this is, guys? AWS console. You logged into the AWS console. AWS console, guys. This is a AWS console, right? Yeah, guys. So this is the AWS console. So AWS console, once you logged into the AWS console, once you logged into the AWS console, so once you logged into the AWS console, yeah, so a default region is selected, right, guys? What is that? A default region. So the region. So in which region you want to In which region you want to launch the
Instance.
instance? So which regions, guys? MR, APAC, EMEA, wherever you want. Something like a default region. If you are not selecting, once you logged into the, once you logged into the AWS console, the default location is the default region. The default region is,
North Virginia.
yes, US East. US East 1.
One.
US East 1. The default region is US East 1. For example, you are not selecting any region. So the default region, what is the default region, guys? US East.
One. Virginia.
US East 1 is a North Virginia region.
Not
The
one.
region, yeah. So once you logged into the server, you selected the region. Then, so what this is, guys? This is a launching a, this is a launching EC2 instance. What this is, guys?
You see it.
So launching the EC2 instance. Yeah. First we need to select the region, then you will select the service. You will select the service. Which service you want to select, guys? Which service? Guys,
EC2.
very good. Which service? EC2 service. EC2 service is selected. Then in the EC2, you need to select the
Instance type.
yes, instance. You need to select the instance. So you need to select the instance. In the instance, what you need to select? You need to select the launch
CPU1.
instance. You need to select the launch instance. Guys, understood?
Over.
Yeah, launch instance. Then, yeah, so here started the picture, guys. So here started the picture. So we need to select the resources, right? So we need to select the resources. So what are the resources we need to select while launching the instances? So while launching the instances, yeah, we selected the region, we selected the services, then we selected the instance, then you select the launch instance. Now you need to select the, you need to select the, yeah. So first what we downloaded the CentOS 7 image. This is, yeah, this is nothing but a instance type. Instance type. So they combined the resources called as a CPU, RAM, and they created the types of instances. So types of instance type. So this is, for example, this is the, so this is the T2
Micro.
micro. The instance type is T2 micro. Something like CPU, 2 CPU, for example, RAM 4 GB,
Media.
4 GB. They call it as a T3 micro.
T3
What this is? This is instance type. So they took the CPU, RAM, and they created a type of the instance. They created a type of the instance type. Then ISO image, right? So if you want to install a CentOS 7 or Windows or Mac, whatever the OS we want to install, definitely we need a CentOS, we need a ISO image. So we need a ISO image. So if you use the ISO image, how much time it will take to install the OS? At least half an hour, right? at least half an hour time to install the CentOS 7. So whatever the VMs, right? So VM is nothing but it's a template. What is that, guys? So VM is a template. If you use that VM, and we can copy the, so our OVM, the extension files are dot DMI. What is that, guys? DMI files. So guys, anyone can pin the, one second. Where is OVM?
So system where logs.
No, VMDK file, guys. VMDK or VDI, I think. Yeah. So virtual disk image, guys. So virtual disk image VDI format, guys. What is the format? VDI format. Once you install the, so once to install the VM, once you install the VM, so we took the VDI files. What is the VDI files for, guys? For example, you created a CentOS 7 name dot VDI a file. So took this file, took this is a template. The CentOS dot VDI is nothing but a template. So we can took this template and copy this template and add it in our VM files. It automatically up the server. Once you start it automatically up the server without installing. So because this is a template, this is a template predefined. So predefined a template and for use it for uh, use it for create a number of VMs. So don't install the again. You guys can copy this VDI files and paste it in the VM virtual box directory. It automatically created the launched the instance. What this is? This is a predefined template. Predefined template. If you use this template and you can create the number of VMs. Guys, now you understood what this is a template. What this is? A template. So template are a image. This is a OS. This is a OS image. Guys, understood? So this is a OS image. Here the OVM is not installed. So if it is installed, I will show it to you guys. But the Oracle Virtual Machine is not installed. Let me check. Oracle VirtualBox. This is Oracle VirtualBox. No, guys, not installed. So yeah, so this is our Oracle VirtualBox. I logged into the another machine, guys. So There is no virtual machines installed on it, right? So this is the program files in the Oracle or VirtualBox. There is a mm, I think so users. Yeah, dot VirtualBox. Here there is a dot vmdk dot VDF file is there. You can copy this VDF file and rename it as a CentOS 7 or Red Hat, and you can paste it. Then it automatically shows in the Oracle VirtualBox. It automatically shows in the Oracle VirtualBox. We don't need to install it again. We can use this template dot VDI image, and so we can clone it, and we can launch the instance. We can create the a VM. We can create the VM. The same like as a in the AWS also took the image took the image OS image. So OS image means a template. Template took the template. So AWS also took this OS image template, is call it as AMI. What is that, guys? Amazon Mission Image. What is that, guys? Amazon Mission Image. So instance type and Amazon Mission Image. Amazon Mission Image means it's already created the OS. It's already created the OS. That is a template. The first one is, guys, instance type. The second one is, guys, what is the second one, guys? Tell me. AMI, Amazon Mission Image. First, you need to select the image. Then you need to select the instance type. Then you need to select the key pair. Then you need to select the volume. You need to select the network, default network. So what it, guys tell me. Guys tell me. So what is that? The first is AMI. What is AMI, guys? Guys,
Amazon mission image.
what is that? Amazon Mission Image. Mission Image means it's a template of OS. It's already installed. They keep it as a predefined images. They keep it as a predefined images. The third one is, guys. What is the third one, guys? So third one is key pair. Guys, does anyone knows what is key pair? Public and private. So what are the key pairs, guys? Public and
Okay.
private. So usually in our CentOS 7 VM in our CentOS 7 VM, so we'll connect via, guys, root user and password, right? So I don't want to connect with the password. I want to connect with a key pair, a security. What is this, guys? This is a security. I want to connect with the key pair. Yeah, you guys can create the a public and private key, and you can connect with the either private or public key. Guys, task. How to create a SSH key pair, and how to create a SSH key pair. So what you guys can do, you guys can install two VMs, guys. You guys can install the two VMs. Point. Yeah, what you guys can do, what you guys can install the two VMs. What are those guys? Two VMs. One is CentOS 7, Red Hat 7. You can is install this both VMs. And so what you guys can do is you guys can do the passwordless authentication. What is that, guys? Passwordless authentication. Passwordless authentication between two Linux servers, guys. What is this? This is also a CentOS 7. So this is also you name it as a Red Hat 7, but you install the CentOS 7 only. Yeah. So the IP address 192.168.56.101. So this is the 101. So 192.168.56.102. So the IP address of the both the servers are different. I want to connect this server. I want to connect this server in this Linux box, this Linux mission, this a Linux mission. So here you already logged into the server, right? So here you connected with the SSH hyphen p SSH hyphen p port number 22 or root at the rate root at the rate 192.168.168.56.101. So I want to connect this server. I want to connect this server in this server 102 server. So once you logged into the server, you use the root, right? Use the root password, root username, password is something. Password is Red Hat. You automatically connect from this server to this server. I don't want to use the password, so I want to connect without password because of so we are using the app server and DB server, right? App server and DB server for the WhatsApp are one application we deployed in this environment. So this is one is app server, one is app server. The second one is DB server. DB server. The application is hosted in this app server. The application is hosted in the app server. But you created the you signed up or logged into this account. Sign up in this Facebook or WhatsApp account. So the data, whatever the data you are providing, right? So we need to store the data in the database. Store the data in the database. So how we can store it? Through the application. In the application, so we will connect the passwordless and authentication to the server, and we will store the data. We will store the data in the database. So whenever you log into the server, it will open the portal, and so whenever you use the username password, it will verify it in the database. The username password is correct. Then it will open your profile, right? So we need a passwordless authentication in the real time also. So you guys can do what you guys can do the passwordless authentication. So how we can connect with the two servers without password, without password. That is nothing but a SSH key generation, SSH key authentication, SSH key generation. In the SSH key generation, you guys can see the passwordless authentication between two servers. Passwordless authentication between two servers. So what is the task, guys? So you guys, the task is so you guys can do passwordless authentication between two servers. Passwordless authentication between two servers. How you can do it? You can do it by using the SSH key SSH key generation, SSH key generation. This is the task, guys. Guys, understood? Guys, understood or not? Guys, speak out.
Yes, sir.
Yes, right? Yeah, the task is create a passwordless authentication between two servers. Two servers. Yeah, guys. So this is the task, guys. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. How to create the key pairs? So we can create the key pair, guys. So we can create the key pair. The fourth one is the volume, guys. What is it? So volume is nothing but a hard disk. Volume is nothing but a hard disk. Here we have a types of volumes. We have a n types of volumes, right, guys? Types of volumes: Glacier, Amazon S3, content delivery purpose. We are using the types of storages. We are using the storages, storage and content delivery: S3, Elastic File System, Storage Gateway, Glacier, CloudFront. These all are the types of the storage. So what is the storage we need to take for the launching the instances? So launching the instances. RDS, EBS. Yeah, guys. Yeah. What are the storages available? Amazon S3 storage, Amazon EBS, Amazon Storage Gateway, Amazon Glacier. For launching the instances, we can use the storages Amazon EBS. What is Amazon EBS? Amazon. What is that, guys? What is the storage type?
Yes.
Storage type is EBS. What is EBS means? EBS means Elastic
Elastic
Black story.
Block
Yeah.
storage.
Storage. So for launching the instances, we use the EBS storage. We use the EBS storage. Then fifth one, guys. So fifth one, networking. So networking. So in VM also it took automatically, right? So because of DHCP. DHCP. So the same way networking also. Here networking is a VPC. So VPC, I will tell you guys VPC, no worries. Yeah, VPC is a default a VPC is created on the security group also. So VPC, you can take the default ones, guys. We will discuss the later. So what is the first one, guys? So what is the first one? So we can take the instance type. So the second one is a template, AMI. The third one is key pair. The fourth one is volume. The fifth one is networking. The fifth one is networking. So what is that first one? AMI. Then second one is instance. Guys, speak out. Instance. Instance type. Shit. Instance type. What is that, guys? Instance underscore type. Second one is. So the third one is key pair. So what is that, guys? Key pair. So the fourth one is, guys,
Good one.
EBS
EBS.
volumes. So the fifth one is,
Network.
yeah. So VPC and networking. VPC or something like a set. Guys, now you understood? So it's already predefined, guys. It's already a predefined. It's already predefined. So it's already predefined environment. So we can use these and we can launch the instance. We can use this and we can launch the instances. Guys, understood? Guys, understood or not?
Okay, bro.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes. So now the real picture. So what is that, guys? aws.amazon.com/console. So what is the URL for the console? AWS console, guys. Everyone can speak out. What is the URL? aws.amazon.com/console. Guys, everyone can speak out. So what is the console URL, guys?
Amazon.com/console.
Yeah, everyone. aws.amazon.com/console. So this is the console URL for the AWS. Sign in. So which user, guys? I'm connecting as a root user. Account owner that performs task requiring unrestricted access. So which access, guys? So if you logged in as a root user, so the account of the AWS is unrestricted. You can do anything because of you are a root user, super user. Root user can do anything. Root user can do anything. Guys, understood? Yeah. So I logged in as a root user. And I logged in as a root user. So once I logged into the AWS console, the default region is, what is the default region, guys? The default region is North Virginia, US East 1. The default region is US East 1. So wherever you want to launch the instances. Okay. Yeah. The default. Yeah. So the region is. So what is the region we took, guys? The region is North Virginia. Then. So we need to select the. Then we need to select the guys. Next, we need to select the service. Which service we want to?
EC2.
EC2 service. Which service? EC2 service. Or you can search it in the EC2. You can search EC2 service. Yeah, it will open. Yeah, it will launch the EC2 service. Yeah, in the launch EC2 service. So there are the attributes. There are the types of the attributes. Instances, images. So what are the images, guys? AMI. What is AMI?
Amazon mission
Image. Amazon mission image. Very good. So what is EBS, guys? Elastic block storage. The volumes. So what are the volume we took for the instance? Network and security. I already told you, right, guys? Network and security groups and key pairs. Everything will be load balancing, auto scaling. These are the attributes in the EC2 service. What are the attributes, guys? There are the number of attributes, instances, images, elastic block storage, networking and security, load balancing and auto scaling. Guys, everyone can speak out. What are the types are there in the EC2 instance?
instances, images, elastic block storages, network and security, load balancer, auto.
Yeah, guys, everyone can speak out. So Venkatesh Reddy, Venkat. So what are the what are the types of attributes are there in the EC2 instance? Venkatesh Reddy, you there? Sai.
Yes, bro. Images, elastic block storage, networking security,
Mm,
load balancing, and scaling.
mm. You forgot the instances, right?
Sorry, instances.
Yeah. Funny? Anyone of funny?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what are the attributes are there in the EC2 instances? EC2 service.
Elastic instances,
Mm,
Elastic Black Store,
mm,
network security, load balancing,
mm,
auto scaling.
mm. Images also.
Images.
Images also.
Yes.
Yeah. So Vinay, you already knows, right?
Yes, sir. No.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So these are the attributes in the EC2 service. So attribute are a types. So instances. So if you click the instances, it will shows the instances. It will shows the instances. Is there any instances running on it?
So let's start more.
No, bro. Stop it.
No. One second. Yeah, here, so I selected the region AP South 1 Asia Pacific Mumbai region. So I clicked the instances. Is there any instances running?
No.
No, bro.
No, it's so images,
No.
No.
no images. So something like a volumes, no
No.
volumes. So security groups. Yeah, the
Yes.
security groups and VPCs are a default ones are created. You see, VPC default VPC, so security group default security. So these are the predefined. These are the predefined load balancers. A default load balancer will be available on the auto scaling groups also. So these are the attributes in the EC2 instance. So EC2 instance, EC2 instance, guys. Yeah. So once you select to the EC2 instances, so what it guys, so EC2 instances, I'm clicking the EC2 instances. Yep, I'm going to a default one, North Virginia region. Yeah, guys, this is the dashboard of the EC2. So yeah, once you go to the EC2 instance, so there is a launch instance, guys. There is a launch instance, or if you click the instances, there is a launch instance button also here. There is a launch instances button also here. So I'm clicking the launch instance. Launch instance. Hey guys. So this is done. So now I'm selecting the launch instance. Now the picture is coming, guys. So when you launch the instances, what is that? So AMI. First you need to create the name. What is the name? My first EC2 instance. Any name, guys. You can create any name. Instance. My first EC2 instance. Name are a tags. Right, guys? Then so you need to select the application of OS images, Amazon Mission Images, AMI. So AMI, you guys can take the Amazon Linux Mission Image. Both are the same, guys. CentOS 7 or Amazon Linux 2, both are same. Yeah. So browse the images, guys. You see, guys, quick quick start AMIs, my AMIs, and marketplace AMIs and community AMIs. So these are the 47 quick start AMIs, guys. What are those? Amazon also created their own type of images. So the Linux kernel, Linux, right? That took the Linux open source, right? Took the source code and created. Amazon also their own type of images, their own type of Linux images. Same like as a CentOS, Red Hat, Oracle. So Amazon OS. Amazon images, Mac images, Red Hat images, SUSE Linux images, Ubuntu images, Microsoft images, Ubuntu, Debian, Ubuntu, AWS, Microsoft, SUSE Linux, and Microsoft. Yeah, guys, I already told you, right, guys? A free tier. So free tier is a 1 year, 365 days. You can use it, guys. And the limits of the hours. You guys can search it in the Google, a free tier account. Yeah, whatever the free tier is eligible, whatever the free tier is eligible, you guys can select only the free tier eligible guys. You guys only select the free tier eligible AMIs or whatever it may be. So if it is a free tier, you guys can take it. Yeah, guys, now understood? Your own AMIs also, your own AMI also. Whatever, so you created the AMI, you launched the instance, guys. You launched the one EC2 instance. You launched the one EC2 instance. For example, this is your EC2 instance in the AWS. After that, you installed the Tomcat and Java. Install the Tomcat and Java, right? So you took this is as a AMI. This is as a your own AMI. You can create your own AMIs also. After installing this Tomcat and Java, you took this AMI and so you want a 100 servers with 100 application servers with Tomcat and Java. Tomcat and Java. What you guys can do? So I don't want to install the 100 Tomcats and 100 Javas. So I launched the one launch AWS EC2 instance. Then I installed the Tomcat and Java. I took as a AMI. And rest of the 99 servers will take this AMI. So there is no burden after launching the OS. After launching the OS, the installation of a Tomcat and Java. So that is also you can create your own AMIs also. Guys, understood? So a predefined AMIs and you can create your own AMI and use that AMI in the for launching the instances also. AWS marketplace also and community also. They will create the images and post it in that community. Guys, understood? So this is nothing but a AMI. An AMI is a template that contains a software configuration, operating system, application server, and applications required to launch your instance. You can select an AMI provided by AWS or our user community or the AWS marketplace, or you can select on your own AMIs also. Guys, now you understood? An AMI is a template that contains the software configuration, operating system, application servers, and applications. Same like this. AMI. Yeah. So required to launch your instance, you can select an AMI provided by the AWS or our community or the marketplace, or you can select our own AMIs also. Selected AMI is Amazon Linux 2. So the kernel version, volume type. This is the quick start AMIs. This is the quick start AMI. Okay. You selected the free tier only. You guys remember. So I selected the free tier ones. Yeah, the first name is my first EC2 instance. I selected the AMI Amazon Mission Image is Linux Amazon Linux 2 and the instance type, guys. What is that? Instance type. So instance type I already told you, right, guys? So compare the instance type. So Amazon EC2 provides a wide selection of instance type optimized to fit different use cases. Instances are a virtual servers that can run applications. They have varying combinations of CPU, memory, storage, and network capacity to give you the flexibility to choose an appropriate mix of resources of your application. Mix of something like currently selected T2 micro instance type is a T2 micro. So what are the resources added? 1 CPU and 1 GB memory. 1 CPU and 1 GB memory. These are the instance types, guys. You can compare the instance type. So T2 micro, T2 nano, T2 micro, T2 small, T2 medium, T2 large, T2 X large, T2 2X large. So these are the T2 sizes you guys can see. So memory and the CPU and memory and CPU will be varying. Yeah. Next T3. So T3 nano, T3 micro, T3 small, T3 medium, T3 large, T3 X large, T3 2X large. So the difference between the CPU and the memory, you guys can check it. T3 X large, 4 CPU and 16 GB RAM. 4 CPU and 16 GB RAM. Then A1 large, A2 large, A1, A2X large, these all are the C3. So and C3 large, A1 large, these are the instance types, guys. Based on the instance type, it will vary the CPUs and memory. It will vary the CPU. Yeah, you can take the 72 CPUs, 144 GB memory, guys. So 144 GB memory also. Guys, understood? So based on the instance type, it will change the CPU and memory. So which one you selected, guys? You selected the T2 micro. T2 micro is the free tier eligible. So which one, guys? So free tier eligible is a T2 micro. T2 micro. You guys see. So this is the free tier eligible. So free tier eligible. Guys, understood? So it's a free tier eligible. So then you select the key pair. You select the key pair. If you are not created any key pair, you guys can use the create a key pair. So key pair name is whatever it may be, guys. I'm creating as a AWS batch. AWS batch, guys. So that is RSA key pair. So what you need, guys, PEM or PPK. I need a PPK file. So PPK file is for use with the putty. We can log in through the putty. Create, and it's downloaded, guys. What is that downloaded? The key pair is downloaded. The key pair is downloaded. Yes. What is the key pair, guys? AWS-batch. So you can use this a key pair for any number of instances. Yeah, guys. So the next one is networking. So networking. So create a security group or select a security group. So select a security group. What are the default one? Default one is this one, guys. This one default one. We already selected the default one. Next, configure the storage. What is the storage, guys? EBS. So free tier is eligible. Customers can get up to 30 GB of the EBS general purpose SSD or magnetic storage. So what is the free tier eligible, guys? Up to 30 GB. Up to 30 GB. For launching an EC2 instance, we need a 8 GB. 8 GB. Okay. Then yeah, launch the instance. What you guys are selected? You guys are selected name, then AMI, Amazon Mission Image, then instance type, then key pair, then networking, then storage. So once you click the launch instance, it will launch the instances. You see, guys, successfully initiated launch of instances. So it will create the instance ID, guys. When you launch the instance, when you launch the VM, it will create a ID of the instance. Every instance will have a separate unique ID. A separate unique ID. So go to the instances. Go to the instances. I will select the running one, guys. Yeah. You see, guys. So one instance is created. So one instance means one VM is created. What is the name, guys? My first EC2 instance. The name is my first EC2 instance. Instance ID. Create the instance ID. Instance state. So instance state is running. Then instance type is T2 micro. The status check is still initializing, guys. Still initializing. Alarm status. The availability zone, guys. So we are not selected the availability zone. We are selected only the region. It took the default ones, guys. Availability zone is US East 1B. The public IP address. This is the public IP address. This is the public IPv4 DNS, the public IP address, elastic IP. The monitoring is disabled. Security group is default. Key name. What is the key name, guys? AWS batch. Launch time. When it will be launched. What is the platform? Linux platform. Linux platform. Yeah, guys. So once you select this, you see. So once you select this box, it will display your displays the it will display the details, instance summary, instance ID, host name, so auto SN IP addresses, public IP address, private IP address, VPC, subnet, whatever we are selecting, right? So it will showing. So status alarm, so security groups, what are the security groups? Networking. So networking, these are the networking, storage. So we took the 8 GB of the RAM. The storage is /dev XVDA. So I will show you guys, no worries. The XVD is nothing but a SDA. Right, guys? So these are the attached resource volumes. Guys, understood? So this is the information about the instance. So this is the information about the instances. So which one, guys? My first EC2, right? Yeah. So this is launching the instances, guys. So this is our details of the instance, detail of the instance. Yeah. So this is the running. So running means these all are the stopped ones. This is running. These all are the stopped ones. I already told you, right, guys? So whenever your work is done, you guys can stop the instances. Otherwise, it will be chargeable. It will be chargeable, guys. Please stop the instances, or please shut down the, or something like, please terminate the instances. Okay, guys, understood? Yeah, this is our EC2 instances. So I want to connect the EC2 instances. I want to connect the EC2 instances. Yeah, guys. So what this is the AWS cloud, guys. What this is? AWS cloud. AWS cloud. So you launched a EC2 instances. You launched a EC2 instance. The instance name is my first EC2 instance. My first EC2 instances. So we have a public IP address. Public IP address. Yes, right? So I want which region this was launched? US East
One.
1. US East 1 you launched. I want to connect this server. You are in which location, guys? You are in which region?
AP side.
Okay. India.
India region. So I want to connect the server. Through the which protocol, guys? SSH protocol, port number 22. If SSH is enabled, you guys can log into this server. So this is a security group, VPC security group. What this is, guys? This is a VPC, virtual private cloud. So this is the SG. Security groups, guys. You need to enable the security groups. For enable the security group is nothing but a firewall. It's a gate. You need to open the gate to connect from the US to India. US to India. Yeah. So how many ways to connect the server, guys? How many ways to connect the server?
Two.
How many ways to connect the server? How many ways to connect the server, guys? There are multiple ways to connect the server. How many ways to connect the server? Yeah. Once you click this, yeah, there is a option, right? Connect. Once you click that only, then only it will enable. Yeah. So once you select this, yeah, it's enabled the connect. Next you can click the connect. Yeah, guys. How many ways we need to connect the server, guys? how many ways to connect the server, guys? So one is EC2 instance connect, one is session manager, one is SSH client, one is EC2 serial console, one is the serial console. What it, guys? Yes, everyone can. EC2 connect. EC2 connect is nothing but a web connect. What is that, guys? A web connect. Web connect. You can connect via browser. You can connect via browser. This is the web connect, guys. So session manager. So most of the session managers are using in the real time, guys. Session manager using in the real time. So next one, guys, SSH client. What is that? Next one, guys. So next one is a SSH client. SSH client is nothing but a, guys, tell me, what is the SSH client? Putty. Yeah. So we can connect the server. So this is the real time, guys. So no need this one. So how many ways we connect the server? We can connect the server via EC2 connect, web connect, and the putty connect. Yeah, guys. So while launching the EC2 instance, a default user is created, guys. What is that? A default user is created. Default user is created. So what is that user, guys? For CentOS Amazon Linux, there is a EC2 hyphen user. So what is that, guys? EC2 hyphen user for Amazon CentOS Linuxes, Amazon Linux OSs and Red Hat CentOS. For this, use the EC2 user. So what is the default user, guys? Default user is EC2 user. So what is the password, guys? Password is key pair. Key pair. What is the key pair, guys? .ppk. We already .ppk. What is the .ppk? AWS batch ppk. So the password is AWS batch ppk. So for web connect, we don't need password. For web connect, we don't need password. For putty connect, we need a password. We need a key pair. We need a key pair, guys. Guys, understood? So we connected via putty. So this is the putty or your web console or your browser. You can connect anyways, guys. Guys, understood? Guys, understood or not? Yes, right? Yeah. So this is the way we can connect the server. So this is the way. So we can connect the server. Yeah, guys. So we can use the EC2 connect. EC2 connect. So port 22 is currently open for all the IP addresses indicated by 000 in the inbound rule, your security group. Also, this is, I will tell you guys, no worries. No worries. Yeah. So username, guys. Username and IP address. Username and IP address. Username. Enter the username defined an AMI user launch instance. You don't define the custom username. The default username is EC2 user. So what is the default user, guys? EC2 user. So connect. It will launch the web console. So it will launch the web console, and this is introduced newly. Guys, introduce it. So you don't need the putty, you don't need the password. Guys, understood? So this is the instance we launched. So you logged in on a which user, guys? Root EC2 user. You want to go to the root to user sudo -su. Yeah. cat /etc os -release. Yeah. So Amazon Linux version 2 ID is a Amazon. So something like it's took from the CentOS RHL Fedora. The same OS You can took and create it as a own OSS, Amazon Linux OSS. Guys, understood? So you can operate whatever the commands you want, the same like as a VM, pwd, cd. You guys can same as like as a VM, our VM. Guys, understood? Yeah. So after done your work, you guys can do from here also. You guys can shut down our machine. What is the command, guys? Shut down init 0. Init 0 is for the shutdown, right? Init 6 is for restart. Yeah. So this is shutdown. So here, guys, there is a refresh button is here. You guys can use this refresh button. Yeah, guys. So what it is, guys? My first EC2 is a stopping the. Guys can refresh. Yeah, it stopped. I want to start the service. So again, just you can go to the EC2 instances. So here are the running instances. You can select the instances in the left side. It will shows the other instances. It will shows the all the instances. Yeah, I want to start my instance, my first EC2. Select it and instance state. You guys can start it. Yeah, in the instance state, you want to stop the instance, you want to start the instance, reboot the instance, terminate the instance. Terminate is nothing but a delete. Terminate is nothing but a decommission or a delete. Decommission or a delete, guys. If you want to terminate, you just click the terminate. I want to start the instance, you just start the instance. It's showing pending. So once it is started, so this is just a UI, guys, user interface. So if you launch the instance, it will launch it from the data center only. It will link to the data center and it will launch the data center. Yeah, you guys, it is started. Then you can connect it. I want to stop the instance. Yes, stop the instance
Bro?
from here also. Stop the
Hello?
instances. Yes, yes.
Bro, status check installation లో చెక్స్ 2x2 పాస్ అవ్వాలి కదా
అవునవును
ఇన్స్టలేషన్.
అవునవును 2/2 పాస్ అయితే గుడ్ అన్నట్టు. ఒకవేళ 1/2 అలాంటివి ఏమైనా వస్తే హార్డ్వేర్ ఇష్యూ అన్నట్టు అనమాట. ఓకేనా?
ఓకే.
Yeah, it stopped and stop. Guys, understood? You can go to the EC2 instance. Once you launch the EC2 instance, if you want to see, so here are the EC2 instances. Guys, understood? Guys, understood?
Yes.
Yeah. So you guys can launch EC2 instance your own, guys. Your own and practice the Linux. I already told you, right, guys? A revision. The starting also, I already told you the revision. You guys can revision on this AWS. So from today onwards, we don't need the VMs. You guys can do this. You guys can do the passwordless authentication from here also, or else you guys first you can do it in the your VMs, then you can do it in our AWS console. Okay, guys, understood? Yeah. So in the theory there is one second. Yeah, so I will tell you step by step. So tomorrow, so introduction to AWS EC2. Now you guys understood benefits of using EC2, Amazon EC2 use case, Amazon EC2 price model, AWS instance type, Amazon Amazon mission, selecting EC2 instance step by step, regions and availability zones, and instance step by step. So Amazon EC2, which is also known as the Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud, provides realizable computing capacity in the Amazon Web Services. It is a simple web service interface, allows you to obtain and configure the capacity with a minimal friction. It provides you with the complete control of your computing resources and lets you run to Amazon Proven Computing Network. EC2 is the core service of the AWS Cloud and Cloud Platform and launched in 2006. These are the virtual servers, also called as an instances. We can use these instances pay per use basis. Benefits: easier and faster, elastic and scale, highly available, cost effective. So we'll show you tomorrow, guys. Pricing models, these are the most important ones, guys. Instance types. Instance type we already discussed, right? Standard, medium, micro, high memory. So we'll show you tomorrow. Use cases. Amazon mission image. What is Amazon mission image? So launching a EC2 type, choose the region, choose the availability zone, choose AMI, choose instance type, configure security. So step by step, how you can select the regions, how you can select the image and missions, how you can select the security groups, can select the. Yeah, guys, we'll show you tomorrow. Okay. Thank you, guys. Guys, please respond, guys. Why are you not responding?
ఓకే బ్రో కొంచెం ఎర్లీగా అప్లోడ్ చేయరా ఇది
ఎర్లీగా అప్లోడ్ ఇప్పుడే చేస్తాను. వన్స్
సరే
కన్వర్ట్ అవ్వాలి, ఇది కన్వర్ట్ అయిన తర్వాత సో ఐ విల్
Okay.
అప్లోడ్ ఇట్. ఓకేనా? సో నేను
Okay.
లాస్ట్ 3 రికార్డింగ్స్ అప్లోడ్ చేస్తాను.
ఓకే బ్రో
ఓకే. యా, థ్యాంక్ యూ, గైస్.
Thank
యా, ఫనీ యూ దేర్, రైట్? ఫనీ.
Yes.
So when you guys going to institute, when you will go to institute?
Okay, sir.
At 10 so 10 సో నేను కూడా వస్తాను, 10 AM కి వస్తాను. ఓకేనా?
Okay, sir.
Bye. So inform to Ramesh, Jashwant and all the people. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you, guys.